What is going on, guys? We are here in an undisclosed location because today is the day. This is the first ride with the new blue collar bobber Springer seat, and I know you guys are itching to see what it looks like. So do me a favor, go ahead, close your eyes. Close them. All right, they're closed, right? Okay. All right, go ahead, open them. And that's it, right there, bam. Look at the height coming off the frame on that thing. That's a little different than what I expected. I kind of was hoping it would hug a little closer, but compared to the Mustang seat, as far as size, that's like proportional. And I'm really digging the way it looks. I mean, it really kind of brings this whole thing together. Now, I'm not done by any means. I want to swap out those shocks. We're going to go with a rigid struts or some lowering shocks. I already have both at the house, so I need to make my mind up because the return window is closing on those guys. I got these exact same ape hangers in black. Those are already there. Just need to put those on. And I want to try to black out these fork covers, just to kind of de-chrome the front a little bit. I thought about blacking out the headlight, but the more I think about it, I think I'm going to leave that chrome. And I might leave this chrome here, too. I'm not 100% sure yet. And the lower forks, I'm not even going to bother painting those because, I mean, they get chipped up and tore up anyway. I'd end up repainting them about 1,000 times a year. So, that's what she looks like. Now, I have ridden this thing for about 15-20 minutes so far, so everything after this isn't like a first ride, but I have some notes. The first thing I really noticed with this thing is getting on it is a lot easier than it was without the big fender, the big seat, the saddlebags, the sissy bar. You just kind of walk up to it and just kind of hop right on. And one thing I did notice is I'm sitting a little closer to the tank than I did with the Mustang seat. Like, we're intimately kind of close. Anyway, let's go for a ride. I'd also kind of really appreciate it if you guys just kept that last part between us. But yeah, there's no reason to tell anybody, right? So we are definitely sitting closer to the tank. And I actually have the Scoop Mod's 4-inch forward controls on this bike. And I almost feel a little tight, you know? It's like I'm really feeling it in my hips. Now, that might be because of something else. Now, I also have the 6-inch TJ Brutal Customs fork extensions, which kind of rakes the bike out a little bit. Because even with the Mustang seat, which I still stand by is the #1 best seat you can buy for your Honda Shadow. And when I had it on my 2008 Honda Shadow 750 Aero, I love it. But it did have like a nice little ridge that kind of held you in place. Even with the fork extensions, I kind of sat like right in that little crescent, I guess, if that makes sense. With this blue collar bobber seat, it definitely curves up at the end to kind of give you just a little bit of support, which probably works great at the factory rake, but with my plus 6 inches in the front, I almost feel like I'm going to slide off this thing. I'm not even like joking around. Like, if I goose it, which it's a 750 Shadow, so it's more like a mallard ducking it, I guess. I don't know. It feels like I'm hanging on with the handlebars, and before I didn't have to do that. And as far as comfort goes, I'd say the seat's pretty good. I mean, it's noticeably different. I mean, obviously the padding's not as thick, it's not as big. And they do offer 3 different spring rates for the seat there, and I went with the heaviest ones, or the stiffest ones, which are rated for 240 pounds plus. Now, I'm not that big. I used to be way bigger than that. But their medium rate spring tops out at about 230 pounds, and I'm about 225. So, and since I was kind of right there on the limit, I just went ahead and went with the stiffer springs. I mean, I can buy the softer ones if I need to. The real test is going to be when I take these shocks off and put those struts on there, because I definitely want to do that. But I got to figure out the seat, because with the rake, I'm angled back a little bit, and like I said, I got to figure out a way to raise the back of this seat up about 1 or 2 inches, and I think it'll be perfect. And I have an idea on how to do that, I just don't know when I'll be able to do it. But this isn't like a big, long hauler anyway. I use this thing for running around town and just goofing off. But at a minimum, I'm definitely going to have to adjust my floorboards forward a little bit more. Probably shouldn't do this while I'm riding, but you guys can see, I don't know if you can or not, I got them at the, the most rear setting, I guess. But I do feel a little cramped. I can definitely feel it in my hips. I don't know, it's not horrible, it's just a little uncomfortable. The seat looks great, though. I mean, holy crap. You know, I know function over form, but if we can function and look good, baby, we gonna do it. I also noticed when I come to a stop here that it feels a little, I don't know, it's more comfortable. And going back to the fork extensions, since it raked the bike out with the large Mustang seat, when I would put my legs down, edge of the seat would kind of dig into my thighs a little bit, and it would kind of, I mean, as comfortable as that seat is, it's not, am I falling over? It wasn't ideal, I guess. I don't know. Gooting and adjusting myself in the seat, too. I think once I change the angle, it'll be better. Then once I adjust the floorboards a little bit, and some of it's just going to take getting used to it. So, knowing what I know now, would I do this again? Maybe. That's not the answer you guys are looking for. You want me to say, heck yeah, I'd do it again. This is great. Best motorcycle ever. I'm not going to say that, because that'd be a lie. I don't like lying to you guys. Things like this, I want to give my honest opinion because that's what you guys deserve. That's why you're here, right? Well, you're here for the bike. Maybe me, I guess. I don't know. Because I also don't like making videos like, you should do this, and this is the way you do this, and this, and this, and this. It's like, no. They even, like, install videos and stuff. It's essentially, it's like, hey, this is my experience. This is what I did. Your results may vary. Have a nice day. And it's mainly because I just want to be myself, you know? I don't want to be like some fake personality. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Lucky Ace channel. Today we're going to... No, that's not me. I'm a real person, man. Like, you bump into me out here in the wild somewhere, same person. But it feels like we kind of maybe went off on a little bit of a tangent there, so I'll go ahead and probably end this here. If you guys want to take another look at this seat, particularly all the goodies it comes with, you can check out this video right here. And as always, y'all be good. See you.